777, home of the intuitives, and I'm just here to do a kitchen read. Right, when we go in the kitchen, we are everybody at home on Sunday. Right, Sunday's all about cooking, eating, feeling good, just taking a break, preparing for the next week. We are starting a new week on Sundays, right? So this is just a reading to like tap in with you guys. I've had a lot of messages, had a lot of downloads, but I'm also like working. I'm doing readings outside of y'all. I'm picking up very big into my community, and many of you should be doing the same thing, right? Home and intuitives. Yes, we are picking up in our community. So I haven't really been on here that much. I'm trying to get back to where I'm going every day. But right now it's just like I'm in like a huge bliss. I have a lot going on in my community. Like a lot of people are like buying readings and stuff like that, which is huge for me because I've never even experienced that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Being this, readings is a little taboo. People ain't really feeling that. People don't really want that. So, God, I shout out to you. Thank you so much for your love and y'all support, and I appreciate that. So, this message is about secret lovers. This is a very deep celestial being. Message is all about telepathic. This is going to tap in a lot more into soulmates and how that actually works. Keep in mind though, this may not resonate with everybody because I don't expect everybody to be on this message. But for those who are entered into this realm, I feel like you will be able to interpret the message a lot, right? I think that's pretty much all. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I was like, at first I was kind of like thinking about some other things because I'm actually processing a lot of downloads right now. But let's stay on YouTube's time, right? For the YouTube check, correct? Yeah. All right, so let's go. This segment is about secret lovers. So I do need your heart. One thing I do ask from you guys, right? I don't ask for nothing else. The reason why you are in this channel, the reason why you are at this moment right now is because it's home with intuitives, correct? Meaning the only people that are welcome here is if you're intuitive. You don't have to have a good degree. You ain't gotta have all that. All you just need to do is be intuitive. Have your heart open. Be spiritual at least, right? But this is like a free land, a free home for everybody that is supportive of me. Shout out to Astrology 2.0 because we are going into a building very, very soon. All right, moving on. So today is about secret lovers, like I was explaining to you earlier. Now, before we even get into secret lovers, this is going to be a deep segment. You can't get a pen and piece of paper out. These are all the things that I've downloaded in my sleep. A lot of dreams I've been having, but I had to get like 3 more dreams out in order for me to be able to even process this. This is some esoteric knowledge. So if you're not into occultism, if you're not into being in the cult, I mean, hell, this ain't no occult stuff. I'm just trying to, first off, I'm not even I'm not into any category. I'm just trying to get my messages out. So I ain't got to sit and harbor on this heart. Like, moving on. All right, this is your consort. All right, we are talking about your consort right now. That's what I'm saying. So when y'all always be asking for love readings, it's like I like love readings, but it's just like, moving on. Because I ain't going to dish you like that. But let's move on. All right, so we're dealing with like secret lovers versus like our guardian angels. These two go hand in hand with each other. But there is a huge difference. And so today I'm going to show you. Tonight, is it nighttime? Not yet. Today I'm going to show you a lot about that. All right, so the secret lover is a celestial being, okay? Or entity, whatever you want to put it. But that rises your frequency to the perfection of the goddess or the god that you are meant to be. Oh, no. This reading going to get deep. So let me get some sage here. But the secret lover, again, is a celestial being, entity, that rises your frequency to the perfection, to the goddess or the god that you are meant to be. Pleasure came into my life. You bless me with your love. And the thing about a celestial being is it follows you until you, from the day that you're born until the day that you transition over. Now, luckily enough, you will be able to meet this person in one incarnation. You'll be able to meet this person or this soul or this effect in one lifetime. A lot of times you probably experience many lifetimes with these people or with this person. And so that's the reason why some of it sometimes it is a hit or miss. You know, it is a hit or miss because of life and whatever your other person or the soulmate. The thing about the soulmate is this is a direct mirror of your life and their life as well. So when you're having like telepathic communications, when you're talking, when you're speaking to yourself, a soulmate can have you in a room by yourself answering your own questions. That's real. But let's keep it moving. So how do you see your secret lover? Who is your secret lover and how does it come to you? Well, they will and can visit you while you are on earth through mass, right? So for my science girls, so they can come to you. When I speak of mass, right, I speak of like, so you know how you, ooh, I don't want to be nasty, but let's get into it. So when you're speaking of celestial, like when you're speaking of mass, excuse me, you are in your kundalini energy, which basically is when you getting ready to, when you, I mean, you could be by yourself in your room, or you could actually be having sex with your secret lover or having sex with your partner. And this arousal come over and it takes over your whole entire body, which is literally what people may call a full body orgasm. And a lot of times that's just really you kind of see. The thing about kundalini energy is you're combining fire, which is your passion, and water together. Water is your emotion. So once fire and emotions come together, I always told you that it can cause evaporation, but it can not yet. All right, moving on. So they will visit you on earth through mass. So that's what mass basically is. It's almost like, okay, how you can see this person is you can have a balloon in your room or a balloon in your house, and this they'll actually are able to tap in and maneuver and move the balloon. Now this actually could be a physical person that didn't necessarily transition just yet. This person could actually be someone that you are speaking to and communicating through telepathic telepathic communication or telepathis, not telepathis, telepathy. Thank you. So that's what I call the balloon effect. Me personally, that's what I call it. I don't think anybody else really have tapped into that, but that's the way that I was able to see it, and that is their way of being able to connect with you as well too. Now, again, this person is just to put you into your higher self. So depending on your gastric nerves and the filtering process of your pineal gland, this is going to go through a spontaneous combination. And when I mean that, I mean this is like the minds are meeting together, the souls are meeting together. This is almost being able to lay beside somebody naked. I'm talking butt ass naked. I'm talking in them VIP, them bras with their ass out. Like, yeah. So, excuse me. Y'all keep me on. Hold on. Moving on because I got to stay on track. However, so this is your Two of Cups, so it's more so like your twin. This is your better half. I don't really get into like the twin flame thing because I just think that all that is just full of shit. I don't think it's full of shit. Oh, y'all, it's raining and thunderstorming. I know that's Scorpio energy. Scorpios love when it rains. I love when it rains. I really wish I could get my bed, eat ice cream. I'm so happy that it's thunderstorming. I really hope my lights go out after the video. I like when the lights go out and things like that. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I'm trying to, I got y'all some notes here. Well, I'm looking for that, though. So, like I said, it's your other half. It's your better half. Right? Y'all don't have to necessarily communicate through phone or text. You can communicate through telepathic, telephyses. That's not the word, though. I know it's not. I know better than that. Not, this information is very pharaonic, by the way. So I may speak another language. I may be da-da-da-da-da. I'm fucking you. Okay, all that. I'm having fun. Oh, I'm hearing Wet the Bed. Wow. Give me a second, y'all. I'm downloading. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to feel anything. Green look just like a storm raining. Yeah. It's all about that water and fire mixing. It's about water and fire mixing. Hold on, hold on, excuse me, y'all, because I can't just like let this go. I know I did this. See here how it's pouring down right now? Do you hear the rain? Do you hear how I feel? I don't give a damn where you at in this world. I don't care what time you get this message. The time that you're getting this message, it will rain. It will thunderstorm and it will flood. That's the cool thing about this reading. If I can't find what I'm looking for, I'm just going to go ahead and keep it moving. So whatever. So the magical mix of the secret love. We can talk about Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve ain't eat that fruit, and best believe I'ma eat that boot. Raising them to your higher vibration is able. It's how you're able to get. So your food and your diet is one way you can tap into. You have to be able to metamorphosize. All right, I might show up in your room as a goat, or as a praying mantis, as a butterflies. I'm scared of butterflies. Don't really like butterflies. I think that's just a fixed sign thing. Being scared of butterflies. I've always had a phobia about them. It's because I'm not addicted to change. I have a hard time with change. When something doesn't really go my way, or something changes on me quickly, I can't handle it. And so it makes me, I don't know, it just makes me go into a space that I really don't want to be in. So that's that too. I don't think I can find it, but it's okay. Let's keep moving. So the magical mix of the secret lovers, when they are at the Apple Stadium, you can Google Apple Stadium, study all about that. I'm not here to break that down to you right now. They can come and visit you, but they only come and visit you in your arousal. So when you're getting ready to, when you get ready to go into your vibe, this is the person that you're thinking about in your climax, okay? That is most likely a secret lover. That is the person that that comes into your life. Some of you are able to meet them, some of you are not. But these are the people that are actually raising you to the higher frequency and the higher judgment, the higher spectrum as to where you're going to meet them on. Okay, this person is going to give you many life lessons, and you guys are on this journey together, no matter who you end up with, no matter who you're with. And see, the real reason why we experience heartbreak, let's talk about the heartbreak. The reason why we experience heartbreak is because our person that we are dealing with at the time does not live up to, or amount to our secret lovers, to the real true lovers that are in our souls, that are able to transmute to us at any time, right? And so I don't want to go like too over your head, but basically, there's, as we spoke about last time, we talked about the 12 universes and how many universes that we really are truly in, but we are just walking Earth, because Earth is actually school, correct? So we are in many different universes at the time. So this person basically, or this spirit, has the ability to be able to travel into minute through many universes, just to come and just to meet you and just to be able to talk to you, be able to speak to you, and be able to drop knowledge to you, correct? That's one thing as well. So the secret lover always awaits behind the erotic images that floods the mind during sexual arousals, right? Shout out to Bobby Hemmett. This is where I got my teaching from, as well as bell hooks. All right, so once you are in your Kundalini energies, that's what I'm saying. That's why them bitches be outside at the park or in yoga, moving that hip, moving that dip. It's because they're activating that Kundalini energy. Now, everybody, just because you have sex with this person does not, you can have sex with this person, you can have children with these people, you can do whatever it is, but if it's just not dedicated to that energy, it's not going to happen the way that you're thinking it's going to happen. It's just not, right? So that's why I say Kundalini is very important. The Kundalini is the energy that you are. Let's say you watch porn, right? Or let's say you watch, or you do porn. Somebody's a porn star in here. Hey, shout out to you. Damn it, you're crazy. Somebody's a porn star, or somebody has interest in being a porn star. But wherever it goes, though, you are tapping into that energy that allows you to be able to. I feel like porn stars honestly are able to go into that sexual universe that others are not able to tap into, and that's how they are able to tap into it, because they love it and they need it. Damn, somebody needs you. It's like, I'm here, I need you in my life. Like, okay. So the Eight of Cups comes up, and so as you're having sex with this person, or whenever you're in this mindset, or whenever you're thinking about this situation, it's the Eight of Cups, meaning it's the out-of-body experience. Ooh. Damn, God, come on now, shout out to your girl. So it's the out-of-body experience. Okay, it's something that is out of this world, something that you can feel, but you can touch, you can experience, but you can also feel this one, right? So that's also something too. So the higher you ascend, the closer you will reach them. You will get to your better half. You will get to your other half, but you have to be able to be at a certain frequency, because if you're not, your gastric nerves is tapped off, and you know everything I say to you is going to sound like rubbish, right? And it's not that I look crazy. It's not that I sound crazy. It's just, hey baby, we know who you are, and we know that you're just not on this level. You're not able to tap in, and that's okay, right? But it's peace and blessings to you. We don't, even though you want to like give me a little hard time, I'm not willing to do that to you, right? Because that's just not how my heart built. I ain't gonna let nobody change my character. This is just what it's supposed to be on. So the meanings is really the meanings of the mind. A few songs you can listen to that kind of tap you into this is it Money Long, Hours and Hours, Future Wait for You, Desperado by Rihanna, and The Weeknd, You Earned It. I actually watched 50 Shades of Grey. And when I was watching 50 Shades of Grey, I was actually able to tap into that energy, because it's like, I know what it's like to really be there. It's almost like a trip of shrooms. Some of you may take shrooms. Some of you may do shrooms in order to be able to tap into this energy. And I feel you, because once you go there is no coming back, right? There's no coming back by any means are necessary. This is like an esoteric knowledge. So the secret lover never abandon you. They never abandon you. So that's the cool thing about having a secret lover. They never abandon you. As a matter of fact, they'll go away, but they'll come back eventually, whether if it's on this realm or the next realm. So maybe you'll get to see them in this lifetime, or you may have to maybe they don't, right? And so just like the rain, when it floods, that's feminine energy. Not only feminine energy is the moon, but feminine energy brings in, that's Mother Nature. So that's water. So this would be a time, this would be a time to be having sex. This would be a time to be, because then this is also a time to be creating. So many of you could be, like I said, who reading I did like that? I think it was Aries. Many of you could be getting ready to create. Many of you are very fertile. All right, and if you were fertile and you couldn't have a baby, and now you're having a baby now, it's because the universe have opened that door for you to be able to go ahead and transmute and transform. All right, so we feel the secret lover in ecstasy of orgasms. That's when we really truly feel them. And you know what's so weird? I know this sounds crazy, y'all. Don't look at me crazy, but when you're on the toilet and using the bathroom, you hold your urine. You hold it and you just hold it for that 1 second, like. You can actually feel that energy. That's about, if not extra or more, that's kind of almost the same energy that you're going to feel there, because that's that fire and ice, fire and water, fire and ice. Yeah, so also too, so the moments of rapture, that's what it is. It's basically like just rapturing. So during that time, the beauty of music, dance, visual arts, nature essence, all of those things are all taking place during that time. Now, you can have a child with anybody. You actually can have sex with anybody. But it's one of those things when you actually experience soul to soul, love to love, heart to heart. It's when you experience those things, when you honestly know that you are actually in that motion, correct? This person doesn't care about what you look like. Don't care if you feel like you're too big, you're too small, too skinny, too fat. Whatever you consider yourself of looking like, your secret cover, your secret lover will never turn their back on you. You can even go out here and have sex with many people. Start relationships, have families, whatever you want to do. But the true secret lover always follow you to the end. Now, do we always end up with our secret lovers? Some of us are gifted and fortunate enough to do it. So that's why I am teaching you the reading, because many of us or many of you may not get to see that. And that's okay though, but you can feel them, right? You can feel, it's like, oh, I'm a little hot and bothered. No, that's that secret lover saying, and they're very competitive, right? They're very competitive. So I'm gonna get into some cool things though. I'm gonna get into how do you tap into that secret energy, what goddesses and guys that you can call on in order to get to there. When I say guys, I mean, we already know there's one good creator. There's only one creator, right? But God also has blessed us with our ancestors and our spirit guides to be able to walk us through this path, correct? It's another thing. So the only thing, the way that these two worlds combine is the cosmos and the secret lovers, correct? So when we're talking about that, I want to skip real quick. Excuse me if you were following me or you're got notes, whatever you got. I don't fucking care. I'm here ready to damn skip this page because I got something to tell you. And so Nana Bucklow, Nana, what's up, Nana? All right, so she teaches us that life and death are not divided; they are one. So that's why people are like, oh, you talk to the dead and you do this and you do that. It's looking like, I'm looking like, damn. But I understand why Harriet left a lot of people behind, and that's okay, correct? But the thing about me is, you can read about me in the Egyptian books, you can read about me in the Kabbalah, you can read about me in your Bible. I'm all in that. So my story, it has been around for many, many, many years, and so let's keep going. So if you're having issues tapping into that like sexual energy, you don't have sex appeal. You know, you really just doesn't you don't you're lacking that sex activity. Cool. Peto Mambo. All right, she provides a secret of sex magic and the charge of the magic of sex. So sex magic, and she also charges it too. The accelerators of life. So that's how you get that kundalini energy going. And this is, again, I always have to remember, because sex and kundalini energy is fire and water mixed together. This doesn't have to do anything about materialistic things. It doesn't have to. Now, this can tap into obviously the thought process, so we're dealing with air a little bit. But when it all boiled down to, I mean, you can whisper sweet nothings in somebody's ear. Somebody can dream about you. Somebody can think about you. Somebody can call you, text you, and that fire begins to burst right into that. And we also talking about the blue lotus, and I'm not getting ready to tap into that because it's like a long, deeper like knowledge. But if you are tapped into your Egyptology, you could understand what the blue lotus have done. It's also found in drugs, and it's also found in sexual activity, sexual arousal drugs as well too. So, whenever you get off the channel, just go ahead and view that too. But the power of sex, magical blood that flows through her and him. Ooh. And you can feel it. It's almost like if you think about something, all of a sudden your blood rushing, you got goosebumps all over your arm, your car, your sweat, all that, right? And you can feel every bit of it. That is, in fact, that's the power of sex, and that's the power of the mind, and that is yet your secret lover. Now, I'm not talking about you just had sex with somebody, and so you at work and you think about how good it was, or it was good, how good the sex was, and you think about, that's not really what I'm talking about. This is a person that you most likely haven't had sex with in a long time, probably never had sex with them before, or just life had taken you out to a place where y'all are no longer together on a certain spectrum, correct? So you can feel it, and especially if it's early in the morning. Doesn't really matter what time early in the morning, but it's that first thought. Now, y'all know we need to be thinking about God when we first wake up, but for those, sometimes, and honestly, you spend a lot of time with this secret lover. When we talk about telekinesis, or telecom communications, or telepathic, any of those three, you're thinking about that first thing in the morning, because that person has visited you in your dreams or at night. That person has already visited you. Already. This person has already visited you at night. Okay. The thing about this is, though, that you could be in a relationship, or you could be in a love or romantic ship with someone, and they've already spent time. So it's almost like putting a game over your face, like an Oculus or Squid Games. They go to sleep. When they go to sleep, they are at another dimension with their secret lover, and that's really that's the truth. Going back to what I was saying. So now, for those who are trying to tap into that energy, one more thing too. So men have to experience many women in order to learn women, right? They have to go through many different, each woman have their own universe. So they have to go experience different women. you have to go through many women to eliminate the divine feminine. Okay, so you got to go deal with karmics, was what they call them, exes, people from past life. You got to realize, like, God damn, little shouty, he ain't hitting on nothing. Okay, those you have to. In order for you to get to your divine feminine, you have to go experience other feminine energies. I'm not saying this is the thing for everybody else, but it's almost like just like a grace period or a breaking period. Same for you, feminine energy. You have to go experience different type of men or different type of levels of men in order to be like, oh yeah, that's the one. But the thing about women are they're so intuitive and they can foresee, and men can too. Somebody once taught me, I wasn't in a relationship, but I had a child by someone, and he told me one time that a man will always know if you're their wife. And I'm like, damn. I believe that because I remember my mom's story and my dad ended up being with her, and he was just like, one day you're gonna be my wife. Who me? Mama said, who me? Mama said, my daddy said, yeah. So that's how that happened too. And then I started experiencing that. And I had to get real personal because it was just one of the things like, whoo, everything I didn't think I was going to experience, I began to experience, correct? And it's hard for us being intuitive, and it's hard for us being psychics, and it's hard for us being into our astral world. But what I felt, I'm gonna tell you something. This man told me, he said one time straight, where that bitch with them carrot cards at? And I'm like, oh damn, okay. Now that didn't turn me on, but that let me know that he understood and understand that there's another life outside of the norm. And if you're a home and intuitive, you have definitely outlived the matrix. You are in your own universe, and you're understanding and you're experiencing the Mars of life. How Mars had been destroyed and began to live on the planet to conquer and rule. So that's why we did Aries reading. Shout out to It's a Man's World. So yes, it is a man's world, but the feminine energy knows how to run it. So in order to travel through the realms of the goddess and the divine feminine, it's based on your heart. Maya energy. So Maya is where it weighs your heart and a feather. All right, those things get weighed together. And you know what's crazy? If you look at the Egyptian like photos, I've been studying like I say eviction or Egyptian paintings, and they had a lot of sexual activity going on. Now, of course, Egyptians believed in incest, so that's just not kind of like what we own. But I feel like they the ones did it. So I was like, that's your you look like just like somebody I know. You look or you favor somebody just like the Egyptians did that bullshit. Period. Moving on. Alchemy is what also teaches you how to basically turn something old and make it to something new. Okay, so in order to travel through the realms of the goddess and the divine feminine, like I said, it's based on your heart. And are you looking for a woman to complete you or to stroke your ego? That's where you got to figure that out, right? A lot of times we be trying to too busy stroking our own egos that we forget the essence of what life is truly about. Many of us are not aware of the relationship of the secret lover. In order to meet them, you must surrender. So you got to surrender to it. You got to surrender to love, okay? Love is something that you have to surrender to it. And as I'm living, and to the day I drop dead, 10 feet, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to always speak about love. I'm going to always put my heart on the line, especially when it's coming to others or coming towards others or coming from others. I'm going to always put my heart on the line because it's like, y'all so fucking weak. And let me tell you how weak you motherfuckers is, because I watch how y'all sit here and gravitate to polyamorous and relationships. No, the truth of the matter is you're hurt. Now some of you, not for real, some of you from different cultures, different communities, I get it, right? But even then, that takes a lot of work. And even then, you don't really get to experience the true essence of love. There's no way. So I always put my heart on the line, because at some point you're going to settle down. At some point, like if you have a foundation, if you have some type of sanctuary or whatever you got going on, if you have that, there's no way you can have all these many different people and many different women involved in order for you to be able to experience the true essence of the Blue Lotus. There's just no way. You also are not able to possess anyone either. So for those that just feel like, well, this is my girl, this is my... We love that, okay? We love that feeling. But at the same time, it's one of those things that is not going to stop me. Like, Libras, we rule. I say we, meaning my Libras and the moon. I'm a little cusper. People don't believe in cuspers, but shit now. My damn birthday was the next day after Libra. So I have a lot of Libra traits in my body. And we rule the partnership and rule 7th house. So we rule partners. The secret lover have already accepted you. That's the cool part about it. They've already accepted you for who you are and your mistakes will be present in the flesh. So they understand that you are in the flesh. They understand that, okay, there's some things you got to get done and get through and maneuver through, and that's fine as well. So, but I made a statement when I was getting my shirts made for my company the other day, and one of my quotes that I put on my shirt said, without betrayal, you cannot experience true love. There's no way you can experience true love without betrayal. I know that sounds crazy, like, how can you say that? But it's like, I mean, we can be in lustful relationships for as long as we want them to. Look at my flame. Why am my flame so high? You can be in relationships as long as you want to, but that doesn't necessarily teach you the essence of love. You have to really go through some shit, because love gonna make you fall. It's gonna make you hurt, but it's also gonna make you, with the intuition card, it's going to make you... Shout out to my kids, my girls. They have a huge intuition. They're gonna be great when they grow up. My son will be too. My son has good intuition, but I understand, he's in the Emperor vibes. But at the same time, okay, moving on. So, like I said, you cannot experience pain but you can't experience love without pain. So, what makes you a true Empress? Because I hear this Empress talks. I'm a divine feminine. I'm this. I'm. All right, sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to laugh, but this is what separates you from an Empress. Empress doesn't... Just because you're a Libra doesn't make you an Empress. Just because you're a Taurus doesn't make you a Libra, make you an Empress. And just because you have children or birth children doesn't make you an Empress either. None of that makes you an Empress. Yes, you are a mother and a nurturer and a creator, but she represents germination. You get what I'm saying? Of an idea, or like before it's ready to be born. So this is the person that knows how to not only birth children, they know how to birth businesses, they know how to birth ideas, they're very nurturing, caring. But Empresses really have been through the true and the utmost, the downright most. It's a lot to be an Empress. I would say that you've been through a lot. You've lost people, you gained people, lost parents, probably lost children. Been an orphan, been out here by yourself, had to go strip, had to go dance. But you did it all for your kingdom. You did it all so that your kids. You even had to go through betrayal through a love situation to find love and to realize, like, damn. All right, maybe I am understanding of that. Maybe I do understand what it's like. Maybe I would never turn to it, but I did reap the benefits and I did get the lesson out of it, right? So this person's Empress is also someone that's like receptive to change. They are able to change and they're able to maneuver through any situation that they've ever been in, no matter what the cause, no matter what the case. Now, does Empress always go back to their loved ones? No, they don't. And no, they don't have to, because now they have created an empire or a life for themselves. So that works out on their favor. So Empress is someone that's not jaded, even though they heart been cracked. But God still replenishes us, and God still puts us in a barrier that allows us to not be able to experience everything all at once. And they also usually have prosperity, salvation, serenity, and discernment. A lot of times, a lot of reasons why we are in situations that we are in is because we simply just lack the discernment, right? And so in this lifetime, you have to learn that. You have to learn about discernment. You have to learn about being with um, different relations and different people and being able to rise to the top. Can y'all believe I just spent 35 minutes off the top of the dome and I'm getting ready to pull y'all messages now? So, what is the current energy of those who are involved? Yeah, part of you have died. You're transforming. The death card is here. Scorpio energy. That's what that rain and tower is all about. It's all about transforming. Let bygones be bygones. And being in your own lane. You know, mainly going, and if you do go through this, just because if you are going back to the past, it's because there's some type of cycle that you need to break that you have not already broken, or it's just meant to be with the person that you want to be with. Anytime you come against confusion, now here's the thing: when you're in confusion, God is not the author of confusion, but the devil gonna get right down and dirty with you. And maybe you need confusion in order to get where you need to go. Maybe you got to throw a little confusion on them just to get where you're going. I'm not saying, hang out down there with the devil too long, but balance out your scales, okay? All right, so what's this about? Current energy for my secret lovers. So I think I got everything out. As Empress also knows their worth. I feel like I just saved the day, man. This whole weekend has been all about being a hero. I saved a man's life yesterday. He was at Starbucks and he was like foaming at the mouth, and many people have walked past him. Give a fuck if he homeless or not. I could care less. I could never watch nobody down my arms. And I have been in many situations where I have allowed a lot of people to live, and I just did the right thing. And I sat there and I said, God, if I sit here 2 minutes longer, I may, if I sit here another second too long, this man may die on my arms. And I can't have him dying on my arms. And I was the last person that seen him. So I did what I had to do. And, I know I'm going to see him walking in a few weeks. I may not see him right now, but I know I'm going to see him walking. I'm like, hey, bro, I saved your life. I'm the one that called it. Even if I acknowledge it or not, it doesn't matter to me. I know God's seen it. And it's not even about if God's seen it or not. It was just in my heart. This is just how God made me, All right, anyway, so feeling heroic, okay? So prolific and being very heroic. All right. Ooh, Empress. See, that's what I'm saying. She came out first, the Empress. The real true Empress. Titty sitting up. She look cute, right? And no matter what life has against you, the Empress is someone that is catered to. She don't really have to want for nothing. She can work from home. She can literally just go outside every day and listen to the birds and the bees. All her needs are met. And all her wishes are fulfilled. This is the person that you are aligning yourself with, divine masculine. So that's most likely the Emperor. You are telepathically communicating with this Empress, the mother of your children or the mother of your child. Like I said, it's only a Taurus or a Libra, though. And I'm picking heavy emphasis on Libra. Let's confirm the Empress. Let's see who this Empress is. This is air sign, so that's giving me Empress. Excuse me, that twin cards came out. Yes, Nine of Pentacles. What I tell you, somebody that has everything, has spiritual knowledge. Okay, she has worked her way up. She can even have Virgo rising. But this person has some knowledge. Now she has a connection with birds. She has a connection with bees. Workaholic. She looks good too. Look at her body. Somebody has gained weight or somebody has lost weight. Whatever your appearance, because I'm not here to decipher your appearance here. But what I will say is you look very nice. You look very healthy. She has her own garden. She has her own herbs. She shops at the farmer's market. Okay. Life was just this person is very spoiled. All right, this person just have life in their hands or the ball is in their court. Yeah, she's the top of the deck. She's the top of the deck. So she's the only feminine energy that's at the top of the deck. So she embodies 5 different, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. She embodies all of them. All right, she embodies all of them. She has what it takes, and she's been through whatever she's been through. Person don't really go out much. She stay in the house. Don't really have that many friends because they fake as fuck. 9 of Pentacles though, but she does get back to her community. She does for the homeless, humanitarians, and it's not a person that just want to post everything. No, this is a person that doesn't, just literally at the kindness of their heart, like, thank you, God. All right. Oh, Queen of Wands, pretty as somebody is very gorgeous. Somebody is very, very pretty. Somebody very pretty. Yeah, 6 of Wands. She must have a platform. She's on stage. She get a lot of recognition. Everybody in the city, everybody like caters to her. Whatever she wants to do. People come to her rescue. She gets a lot of recognition. She's sitting on her throne. This is you. Empress energy. This is you. Look at her boobies. I don't know, man. Somebody's titties look good. Look at her titties right here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I just heard you like, you know. Very seductive. Understands their sexual energy. Something heavy. All right, 6 of Wands. And then one more. She's on her destiny. She most likely could be a star, or she's heading into stardom. Or she's just inspiring. People look up to her, very inspired. Whoa. She is the happiest person of them. Everybody like to look at her, like, look at her. Like, this is the type of couple that pull up to her as she performing at the strip club. They pulling up together. Some say I'm damn good. But if you think you can turn me out. Yeah. So what's the Empress? Hit that Cash App now. Hit that Cash App. See, here's the thing about the Cash App thing. If you want seeds to be sown, it's almost like going to church and sitting in front of the altar and you sow that seed and that seed begins to sprout. You don't donate to my channel. You don't donate to my Prophet Word. I'm not tripping or nothing. But what I will say is just that you're going to have, not saying that you have a slower process, but let's speed this up. Let's work together, right? Like, let me work for you. You work for me. $5, $10, whatever you want to do. Now, I will say, though, shout out to my community and shout out to the people that I'm just, like, running into and people that's booking their readings. Like, I know my prices is high, but so is my intuition and so is my gift and so is everything else. And I got kids to feed. I got mouth to feed, okay? My youngest baby's only 3. So, I got a lot to do. My oldest is only 10. So, I'm outside. Okay? Empress. Somebody dream of you. I just heard Selena. I had my share of love, but someone saying my damn good. Yeah, somebody. So this Empress will walk away from you if your cups is if they have empty. They're not all up to par. Like, this person leaves you at night, goes into their dream state. And she dreams about a secret lover. And she is able to communicate with this person as well, too. Physical or non-physical, whatever the case may be. But if you turn back, Empress, what I always say that you return into the pillar of salt. So something is about your destiny. Something is about your fate, and it changes. The will changes, and everything else changes with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, 9 of Pentacles. And somebody's in regret. Somebody's sad. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody is, like, very regretful. They just feel like, damn, I wish things could have worked out. But they're going to keep it to themselves. And they're going to be in a secret. Somebody could also be an astrologer. Somebody just into astrology, understands it, maneuvers it, and works their way through it. Come on, man. Like, I had my share of love. It's like going to the cookie crumbles. I'm hearing the cookie crumbles is what I'm hearing. Or crumble cookies, insomnia cookies. Something with like cookies. Something that takes you to another planet. Now, it does come in social. She The thing about Pisces energy, right? They stay in fantasy island. And they don't know how to come back down. They don't know how to come back to reality. And so, with that being said, that's why the Nine of Pentacles, somebody's a slow approach because they don't know. They feel like you have everything that you need. What else more can I give you? You don't know what you can give them. You need to level up. You need to have a little bit more confidence in your speaking, your walk, and your talk. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, it's slow, but it comes. Nine of Pentacles, you may not see this. When I say Nine of Pentacles, again, like I said, is prosperity, salvation, serenity, discernment, beautiful, single, with a lot of money. And so, if you're not about the money, something is slow to approach. Though, what's the Six of Wands? Somebody's very proud to be with you. Somebody's proud to claim you, and somebody's proud to have you on their arm. I'm like, yeah, that's my girl. That's my look. They with a whole nother family talking about something. Oh no, but that's my. Damn. See, something about you got sex appeal, and you know how to Somebody's upset. Somebody knows dark magic. Somebody knows. When we say dark magic, let me stop saying dark magic. Somebody understand. Patois. Very successful. If you feel like did it work? Oh, King of Pentacles. Credence, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And this person is very honorable, or very honored to be on your team, to be with you, to be in your vicinity, to be around you. This person is very honored. Somebody made an agreement that somebody took an oath that they will always be together. And so when things like drifted away and it didn't amount to whatever it was saying it was supposed to be, somebody took an oath to be with this person for life, forever, through your good, through your thick, and through your thin. You're going to have to be able to maneuver with this person through their thick and their thin. And working out, I don't wanna be. Because this person is very much so battling something. They're battling this person right here, Queen of Wands. Somebody that's beautiful. Somebody could, their heart just shattered and broken, but it's just like, I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. And I'd rather be with you. Strength card. So, the Magician. I'm hearing just be yourself. Just like be yourself. If you're weirdy and quirky, I had to find somebody that was like just as weird and quirky as me. I'm like, damn. Now they might not be as weird, they might not be as quirky, but you gotta be with somebody that understands you. Somebody know how to metamorphosize. Somebody that know how to grow with you. Metamorphosis. Google that. Somebody just don't want to be without you. Be without you, be without you. Queen of Swords here. So somebody that chops off your neck, but she's smart. You spend a lot of time because you're like, ooh, I just got it. This is the person that be like, yeah, you're this, you're that. And I'm like, yeah. But when I beat it down, you don't think I did you wrong. Yes, that's a strength card. Somebody's a traveler. That's my song too. Something sticks to you like glue. Like something about to make me cry because it feels like it just kind of feels like teenage love, something very new and something that you never experienced before, you know? This person will make sure you get to your 10 of Pentacles, but this person is going to make sure that you get to this 9 of Pentacles. This person loves your success, your heart, your spirit, your spiritual knowledge. The book that I'm getting ready to reference from and getting ready to break down is All About Love by Bell Hooks. And so let's get into it. It's not the page I was looking for. Okay. Let's get into it. So it says, living in culture where we are encouraged to seek a quick release from any pain or discomfort, has fostered a nation of individuals who are easily devastated by emotional pain, however relative. The same thing you relate to, the same thing you bash, and the same thing that you project on everybody because you feel like, well, everybody else is like this, so maybe I should be like this. And that could be the reason why you're in a position that you're in, because you cannot properly manifest, right? You cannot properly manifest the person, you know. It's not, you cannot properly manifest this person because you're too busy stuck in a karmic situation and a karmic attitude. Nobody want to deal with you. Like, we are living a good life. Nobody wants to deal with somebody that can't take out the end, that don't cherish you, that don't honor you. I remember when I had someone's child and I was just like, let's go out to get the. I was like, oh, I don't want you to have the wrong perspective. I'm like, damn, I can't go get no food. I can't go out to eat. It's certain things like that, so many people fear getting trapped in a bond that is not working, so they flee the onset of conflict. That's me. I was a fleer. If something does not amount to where I need to be, if it doesn't feel good, I'm doing everything I can no matter what I had. This person is giving you their all. What if they all was what you amount to or where you wanted to be, but this person gave you their all. You didn't cherish that. You didn't honor that. You didn't show gratitude to God about that. So we end up being in these certain situations that we don't want to be in, right? And somebody thinks somebody's mind fucking them, and they're not. You're just stuck in your past karmic shit that you did to this person, and now it won't no longer work. That's the truth. So weeping and crying may endure only for a night, but joy will come in the morning. So acceptance of pain is a part of the loving practice. So if you are accepting your mistakes, if you are in a space where you are loving and, desperado, sitting in Monte Carlo, his man is hot as hollow, take it easy. So if you're in a space where you can honor your mistakes, you can honor your pain. Like, I remember when I would like speak on some shit and I'm like, nah, I feel this way. And I'm going to tell the whole world about it. Like, no, I stand in my power. Somebody wants you to feel stupid. Somebody wants you to feel like your feelings are not accountable, but they are. They every bit accountable. Like, how could you dare? How could you dare say something like that to me? Why? Because your parents ain't teach you that shit? No, my parents taught me when somebody makes you mad or there's a situation that makes you hurt or your pain is overbearing, that's not your heart. So what y'all do is, if mind you, you've been dealing with people, men, that telling you, oh, you ain't shit, well, I ain't shit, I ain't this, I ain't that, and you continue to deal with somebody like that, never in my life. You know why? Because life has shown me the real true meanings of love, and that's why I'm able to sit on my throne and I'm able to talk about it. There ain't nothing. It's nothing there for you. There's nothing there for you no more. I don't want to be alone. You try to get back at me by doing little slice sheet, like shicey, pushy, I don't know, push shicey things to me that it didn't work, Whoever, new boyfriend, old boyfriend, I don't give a damn, right? I love you. I care about you, but I'm not willing to work through that. Beauty is under the essence, so your beauty will win all. Act like I didn't tell you nothing, but I did. Come on, ladies. Come on in this kitchen real quick. I gotta go. But is everybody in class? Is everybody at the house understanding this? Because you're getting ready to go back into the real world now. All y'all getting ready to go back into the real world. So I want y'all to understand what it's like to really seek a true secret lover. Not just somebody that you just keep with all the time, or keep want to be with. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a real, true secret lover that's going to be with you through your good, through your bad, through your ups, through your downs, through the highest, through the lowest. All that. Right? So, I don't know. I could break this down a little bit more, but I'm not willing to. I think I gave enough. I'm getting ready to go continue my love reading. So, you could have been anywhere in the world, right? But I already know the home and tutors would be here and nowhere else. So because of that, it's peace and blessings to you, home intuitives. Take care.